this lady. Oh, yes, sorry.
I want to thank you all for your leadership and for making this opportunity possible for us. My question has to deal with human rights abuses. The world has recently witnessed more Christians in Egypt being massacred, and my name is Lori Cardoza-Moore, with the World Council of Independent Christian Churches. The world has recently witnessed more Christians in Egypt being massacred by members of the government through the military and members of their community as a result of this Arab Spring. As we have also seen Christians in Iraq being murdered and mutilated because of their faith. We repeatedly see missiles being lobbed into communities in Israel and families, men, women, and children, and babies being mutilated in their beds while they sleep because they are Jewish. What effects are being implemented by the Secretary General's office to protect those who are being targeted because of their faith?
The violence against Christians and others on the basis of faith. This is the issue which I believe that the United Nations will be able to do more. We know that Secretary General has been addressing this in his remarks when he addresses the massacres and killing in the region you mentioned, Egypt and other Arab countries. Whenever those things happen, Secretary General strongly voice his views and condemnation of such acts, and remind the people of the human rights which to be protected, particularly under the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. We certainly would like to, in our part, in our department, we'd like to continue our programs to raise awareness, and we are happy to work with you to enlarge our programs to address this important issue.
Thank you, Mr. Akasaka, and the discussion has been very useful, and I think we will take the Secretary General on his willingness to continue this dialogue regularly with you. And if just a reminder that 3 of the Secretary General's priorities that he mentioned address exactly this issue in particular. When you talk about prevention, whether it's prevention of conflict and development is prevention, talking about safe and secure world, working for a safe and secure world, and support to countries in transition. The countries that you have mentioned are countries in transition, and of course within that transition the UN is providing support to help the creation of institutions that will provide support and protection of human rights and the rule of law, which is the main guidelines to protect the minorities or children or those who are affected. When you talk about human rights, we have to talk about human rights for all, and we have to protect the dignity and human rights of all faiths, all religions in that part of the world by working to create peace, because with peace you can then establish real rule of law and protect all human rights. With that, I would like to thank Mr. Akasaka, I would like to thank Mr. Hanif, and thank you all for your patience with us.